Well, hello everybody. Omid here again for another vlog, and today I want to talk about something I learned a whole long time ago from, actually, I don't even know what. I learned the weirdest big life lessons from some of the smallest things, but the phrase that comes to mind is different strokes for different folks. And what brought me to this conversation today was actually I was scrolling through Facebook, and I found somebody posting about some tricked out car that had to go sideways over speed bumps. And somebody kind of making fun of them saying, wow, for the amount of money you put into that car, you could have traveled to France twice instead of having to invest your time into going around speed bumps all your life. And I think that's just such a funny, but at the same time judgmental comment. I personally, actually, so far in my life, it might change. I reserve the right to change later in life. I don't like traveling that much. It's a pain in the butt. You gotta get the tickets to things that cost a lot of money, and then you gotta pick out where your destination is going to be and all the sites you want to see and what hotel and how far the hotel is from all the sites, and then pack accordingly to the weather, which of course can change, and then there's language barriers, and oh my god, that's just a nightmare. And I know that some of you watching this video are even saying, holy crap, traveling is the most fun thing in the world, and you're judging me for this. Now, I am being a little facetious. I do like to get out of the house every now and then and go see the world, but in super controlled ways that make me happy. Just like that person that puts the car together to make them happy, who in the heck are we to judge somebody like that on what makes them happy? But the other side of this conversation is, what happens if what somebody thinks actually makes them happy is not truly what will make them happy? How do they know that as a person, and how can we delicately craft some guidance for them? To take a really extreme example, if somebody thinks, you know what, a needle in my arm and heroin all day, every day for the rest of my life is going to make me the most happy person in the world, we as a society have kind of agreed that, that person needs to be in rehab, come to find some spiritual or religious meaning in life, and we need to put our arm around that person and guide them a little bit. I tend to fall in that camp. However, I don't have the audacity to actually go up to a person that has the needle in their arm, metaphorically speaking, and tell them they're wrong. No, that's not me. If they come to me and ask for help, that's when my arm comes up around them without judgment, and I'll guide them into the rehab center. I'll make the call, or I'll get somebody that's very heavily involved in their life to hopefully help them out, if that's possible. Some people are not always helpful in our lives, are they? But the idea is, we tend to jump towards these types of judgments because it's, like I said before in some other videos, it's stuff we value for ourselves. For me, for example, as a personal trainer, I really, really value health and physical well-being, mental well-being, spiritual well-being in my life. But if somebody else is doing something that's opposite of those, I also have enough decency of myself to not judge that person, even though they might feel judged being around me just because I'm a health advocate. It's not something that I'm projecting onto them and judging them for. I have plenty of friends that do things that are quote-unquote unhealthy in my opinion, but I would never tell them about it. Just because I don't want to be judged on a lot of the things that I do that might not be right in their world or frame of thought, all right? If you guys have any comments on this, if you disagree with me, if you want to make fun of me for not liking to travel, or you just want to chime in on this conversation, I'd love to hear from you guys in a comment below. Otherwise, have an awesome day.